Hello, this is the Meta Man bringing you what might be good news or what might be bad news, but I'm going to tell you how it can be fabulous news. So let's start. On your screen right now, you can see a screenshot that my advisor, Robert Rowley, sent me several days ago. And what he said is, whenever there is a crypto coin whose price falls and then goes into an upward sloping channel, that's very bad news. And you can see the bottom and top yellow lines are an upward sloping channel. And what he predicted at that time, a week or so ago, he said it'll either go up to the top of the channel, that's the dotted red line, and then crash, or it'll start crashing right away. That's what we knew a week ago. On your screen right now, you can see a screenshot that I took. The first red downward arrow is the fall of Bitcoin. And you can then see the upward sloping channel that Robert talked about. But now you can see that it has dipped below the channel, just as he predicted. He thought it may go up to the top and then crash, or it might start crashing right away. That little squiggle that you may not think is that serious, that little squiggle at the bottom, it's serious because it crashed below the support of the upward sloping channel. And so the little red arrow at the bottom right, that's the prediction. Now, another thing that supports that, I want you to look at the very bottom of the screen where you can see those vertical gray lines. And what do they mean? They mean the volume. And if you look at the left, you can see very high volumes for a short time when Bitcoin crashed around May, June of 2021. And when you look to the right, you can see there's almost no volume. Anytime there's almost no volume and a coin is falling, it'll fall like crazy because there's no interest, there's no support in it. So this is very, very strong double indicator that Bitcoin is crashing. Now, today is April 25th, and I think it could crash this month. This month, certainly it'll, I shouldn't say certainly, this is entertainment and education, not investment advice, as you well know. But I think we're going to see a considerable drop in April, maybe as far away as early May, but that is my prediction. Now, what should you do? There are only three things you can do. You can buy, sell, or hodl. Those are the only three things. Should you buy right now? No, of course not. You shouldn't buy. Should you sell right now? Counterintuitively, you shouldn't. You should not sell right now. But Raymond, if you're such a good predictor of the future and you're sure that Bitcoin's going to fall and drag all the altcoins down with it, why not sell? Why not sell and pick it up when it's lower? And the reason is because crypto coins have huge volatility and huge uncertainty, certainly in terms of predicting the future. So it might fall down an inch or so and then skyrocket up. In other words, it might fall down to 38,000, 37,000, and then skyrocket up to 100,000. And if you sold everything, you would have lost out on the giant upward. And you might say, well, but it's going to fall more than that. Well, there is, and I've told you this many times before, there is support at 30,000 and there's another support at 20,000. So I think if it falls, it'll fall to the $30,000 range and hit some support there. And if it crashes downward through that support, then it might fall as low as 20,000. And so I'm not selling anything because it could be going straight up from here. I don't know. Or it might fall to the mid 30s and then go straight up to 80,000 or 100,000. So I'm playing it safe. I'm not buying. Of course, I'm not buying. And I'm not selling because of volatility and uncertainty. I'm hodling, hodling, hodling. That is the best thing to do. Let's say you live in a home that's worth $600,000. And for some reason, maybe interest rates go up, and that's negative for real estate. And so your house falls from 600,000 to 500,000. And then after a while, interest rates go back down and your house goes up to $1 million. Well, it never went down to 500,000 or 400,000 if you didn't sell it. So don't worry, just stop checking the charts every single day and stop worrying. I'm not selling. Of course, I'm not buying. I'm hodling, 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 because I think that Bitcoin is going to moon. Maybe not today, certainly not tomorrow, but I think it's going to moon because the altcoins and even Bitcoin are new. They're new. Bitcoin's slightly over a decade old. Gold was known in ancient Egypt 7,000 years ago. In 7,000 years, gold has attained a market cap of $11 trillion. In just a decade, Bitcoin used to be $1 trillion. Now it's down around 500 or 600 million. But I think that give it another few years and Bitcoin's market cap could go up to 2, 3, 5, 10, $11 trillion. It could easily hit or surpass gold. And so I'm not taking any issue. I'm not selling. I'm not worried. I'm hodling. And that's what I recommend to you. If you like my advice, then hit that subscribe button, and I mean it. There is an unfortunate 40% of people who watch my videos regularly and don't bother subscribing. And that's not nice, because if you really like it, then you need to alert YouTube and Google that this is a good channel. So just click on that. Doesn't hurt you and it helps me a great deal. And like this particular video, because a lot of people are going to be making mistakes. A lot of people are going to FUD when it goes down, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and they're going to sell everything at the bottom. They're going to sell at 30,000, they're going to sell at 20,000, and then miss the moon when it goes up to 80,000, 100,000, $250,000. They're going to miss it all. Don't get sucked into FUD, and don't let your friends get sucked into FUD. Send this video to them. Thank you. I love you. You are now far wiser than you were just a few minutes ago. Please click on Meta in order to subscribe to my channel. And please click on this video, which is my most recent video, my previous one. And please click on that video, which Google and YouTube think is the most appropriate if you enjoyed this video.